I'm gonna open up a second thing so I can see comments.
And we are back.
Hey.
Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. Before I introduce my guest, let's get some business, and we'll explain this in a minute. Let's get some business out of the way. This show is brought to you, like every episode, by Chris Kennedy Publishing. Go to chriskennedypublishing.com for all your literary needs, and that's fantasy, sci-fi, a little bit of romance, some space opera, you name it, they've got it. So they've got some nonfiction, some in there too. So go check them out and join their newsletter. I say it every week. If you want to know the latest news, that's the way to go with your publishers, with your authors. If you want to know what's going on, sign up for the newsletter. And if you want to see more of this show and more from CKP, go to their Patreon and support them there. They have some very cool stuff there, including CKP Confidential and other nice things. And of course, you can find them, in addition to the website, you can find all their offerings on Amazon. Make sure you like and follow on Amazon, because you got to like and follow everywhere now. And of course, for fun and news, you can go to CKP Publishing, which is where you can see new book covers, book art, news that's coming up. And for in addition to that, you can go to the fan page, which is the factory floor for all the fun goings on there, and just kind of hang out with your favorite authors there. And of course, if you've made it this far, you know CKP has a YouTube channel, and we are on it, so welcome. Now that the bills are paid, welcome my guests. We have Melissa Olthoff and Nick Steverson. Melissa has the honor of probably being, besides me, being on the channel more than anybody else.
I live here.
Yeah, thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Yeah, this mask isn't going to last long. I'm not used to operating with one side blinded here.
Terrible.
All right, I know. So, and we'll explain why. All right, so Melissa, let's tell people where they can find you online.
All right, you can find me at melissaolthoff.net. You can find me on Facebook. I am there way too much. I have my author page and my regular page. Don't even have to be my friend to see my stuff unless it's my kids. It's all public posts. And of course, I'm on Amazon. And apparently I'm on Twitter, but I'm not really on Twitter. So you can find me there. You can follow me there. I just don't really do anything with it.
You are there. So
I am.
When are you going to do Instagram?
When I get to it. It's on my checklist. I have a list, and it's way down there.
All right, Nick, where can we find you?
Let's see. Well, if I'm not at work, you can find me on Facebook, Nick Steverson author. I have a page and a like page, like one of those pages you just like. And then Instagram, Twitter, www.nicksteverson.com. Where the hell else am I? BookBub. I'm on
He's everywhere.
Everything.
Oh, wow.
The only thing I don't have is an active YouTube channel, and that might happen soon. So.
Oh man, we should talk. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason we're all dressed up today, if you're sensing a theme, there is one, and it's due to these young people here having their book come out today, and it's called Pirates of Payback. Yeah, it's good. It's a great cover, and so we decided to for the first time dress in theme for the episode. So here you go. This patch will not last long. I'm doing it to introduce the book, but I'm thrown off a little bit. So congratulations, guys. And for those of you who don't know, this is part 2 in a series. Here are both books here. We started out with Hunters and Hijinks, and if you missed that episode, that was about a little over a month ago here on the CKP YouTube channel. Go check that one out. We'll try not to repeat ourselves. Mostly we just give each other hell, and it's fun. And so for those of you in the comments, please contribute to the giving of hell, and it'll be a good time. So congratulations, this is book 2. All right, sorry. Yeah.
It's fine.
If you drink enough rum with the eye patch, you'll still see double. So you'll
Yes. Yeah, it'll, but even that will get a little, but no, so congratulations, book 2 and of 3, correct?
2 of
For
3 currently.
now.
Two of 3 for now.
We have 3 more planned out.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right.
I didn't
So
mention my only man's page. Sorry, John. You're my only subscriber. I mean, my bad. I didn't mean to leave you out, buddy. Okay.
Thanks, Oz. Always looking out.
Oh, I think Oz's alter ego is here.
Yes.
The Ozman cometh, so to
Yes.
speak.
Yes. And Oz, both of your personalities are welcome. Thank you.
All of
for
them.
coming. Yeah, all of them. Sorry, not both. All. All right. Oh, and a fun fact I hear. Hold on. Speaking of John, we have an orange tag to celebrate.
It's
Congratulations.
our first one.
Good job. Good job. So now
Pretty awesome.
for people who don't know, including this guy, what does the orange tag mean?
Jolie nailed it. My wife,
Oh.
my lovely wife.
Where is she? Oh, yep. Here we go.
Boom.
Number 1 in new release. So congratulations. That's all. That's a big deal for people, who don't think it's a big deal. That's a big deal. And you guys deserve it. You wrote a great book, and you're promoting the hell out of it. Good job. And again, I said this the last time y'all were on, so I am going to repeat myself. You guys set a great example for the CKP family for pumping up other people, and it really shows up when your books come out because people show up for you guys as well, and that's really, really nice to see. So kudos to you guys. Yeah, and kudos to the CKP family for backing you guys up. Y'all deserve it. All right.
Yeah,
so
we really appreciate it. It's awesome.
Yeah. So let's talk about the book. Well, let's recap book 1 and how it flows into book 2, or if it, and how that goes. And did we show off? Wait, did we show off your
yes.
Your
Oh, I'm a full-on pirate, dude. Look, I got a belt and a sword.
Pirate Queen. Read the book and you'll know why.
Yes. All right. So
Nick has a nice.
Yes. Deutschland.
I
Nick
even
has a
have a
great
pirate mug to
explanation.
drink out of, made
Yes,
from
you
the
do.
bones of my enemies.
He is
Oh, that's
so
a
proud
nice
of that
one.
mug. Mm-hmm. I've got pretty flowers, and it has coffee. And by coffee, I mean caffeinated chocolate milk, because that's what I drink.
I'm drinking rum, but there will not be a repeat of Last Call. I'm telling you that right now. Holy crap.
Why? That was fun. Yeah.
For us,
I
it was fun for us.
I bet it was fun for all y'all. Dang.
I enjoyed editing that. That was awesome.
That was amazing.
It got worse. It got so much worse after.
Cantina that night was great.
It's not a good idea to drink 3/4 of 15-year-old Appleton. It's not. Don't do it.
Yeah. No, I heard the aftermath. I was off in the corner over here listening to Marisa cackle and talk about y'all on the Cantina. And
I was cackling.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Cantina is the authors of CKP get together on Saturdays and they chat and shoot the shit and both Marisa and Nick were in rare form that night.
I caught up quick, not gonna lie.
She
Yeah,
did catch up quick on some basic ass Malibu. Good.
Yes,
Just
because I am a
sugar,
basic.
sugar in
The
a
past 10 minutes,
pot.
I'm a basic bitch. Give me the sweet, fruity umbrella. I still have no umbrellas in my drink. See the lack of umbrellas? Anyways, give me the fruity drinks. I don't want to taste the alcohol. I want the sugar.
well said, John. That is how he got an OnlyMans page.
Hey, $20 is $20. Okay.
Oh, dude, no. Have some respect.
Yeah, I hear
Self-respect is overrated.
I hear
True.
your footwork is very tastefully done.
Can we not talk about Nick's anything? Thank you.
All right. Before this turns into last call, let's get back to the book. Book one. Give a brief synopsis of that one and how it leads to book two.
Nick can give the synopsis for book one because he has a great way of putting it.
So it's Guardians of the Galaxy, Indiana Jones, the Goonies, and the Office Space and Firefly rolled into a ball and thrown against a wall.
All right then.
So we had our intrepid treasure hunters head out into the galaxy in search of fortune and glory. And things didn't turn out quite the way they wanted them to. And we ended book one with them getting screwed over, as would probably happen if office workers decided to actually do what they did. And book two picks up exactly where we left off.
The same second, like right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So book one is not a cliffhanger. I want to make that clear. Book one is not a cliffhanger. That story is complete. That whole story happened. But just because the story doesn't end the way you want it to or you think it should does not mean it didn't end. That story ended. And they're not always happy endings.
And it was ended exactly the way we wanted it to end. A punch to the gut. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Which is why we wrote this as a rapid release trilogy.
Which somebody's exact response to said ending is in book two.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. So we had our friend, Casey Moores, aka Oops Moops. We had him read it for us because he acts as my alpha reader because he's awesome like that. And he told me, and I quote, if I had a physical copy of this book, I would throw it across the room. And I'm like, that's a great idea. You should all read book two and find out where we put that little reaction in.
Oh, awesome. I love Easter eggs.
That's the fun thing about writing. So Melissa and I are really good friends, right? So it's cool that we can write about our friends in these books and like just do little inside jokes that not everybody's going to get, but it's still super funny and everybody's going to laugh at it. You know, it makes sense to everyone, but to us, it makes a little more sense.
A little deeper meaning.
Well, and that's the great thing about, coming and doing shows like this is that you can let people in on it and let them know what's going on. So is it all the same characters, some new characters?
Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes.
Yes.
You're going to see some more of like characters that maybe you didn't get to see enough of in that first book. Maybe certain pink characters.
Or red characters.
Or pirate. I think there might be pirates in this book. I'm not sure.
In this book.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, let's talk about that. Why the title? What made y'all come up with that title?
Pirates and Payback. I mean, this is payback. This book is about getting payback, revenge. They want payback, literal payback, because they got screwed out of $1 billion in credit. Oh. They want what they're owed. Like they got screwed, and they're coming for Assad. Like this is getting fixed. Like we got screwed over. We're coming at you, buddy.
Yeah, we're not the bigger person. We're coming.
Hop on the revenge train.
And Reggie, he's like, we can't do this on our own. Like we can't do this. We need people who are good at stealing shit. People who are good at taking what's not theirs.
Low
You
down
need
scallywags.
someone who exactly low down scallywags. Who better than my buddy who has turned pirate?
And
So
from
we're
a
recruiting.
from a
Sorry, so we're
writer's
recruiting.
perspective, yes, we're recruiting.
Yeah, okay.
But from a writer's perspective, like when we set up these titles, we wanted to stick with the alliteration, hunters and hijinks, pirates and payback. And we're sticking with that theme with every hyenas book that we do. And each title tells you what the book is about. There is going to be payback. There are going to be pirates. We're very literal like that.
I love a good revenge story.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So with payback, that denotes action to me and stuff going down. So, of course, without giving away too much, I mean, is it just like fun, sneaky stuff, or somebody getting the shit kicked out of them? What's going on?
There-
You've noticed the cover art, right? That gorgeous cover art that I just want to hug. Oh, it's so pretty. It's also a scene pretty much straight out of the story. So I say that you're right. There might be some action in this one, a lot more than in the first book.
Yes,
Oh,
there
awesome.
is a lot more. It's more murky than than book one.
Mhm.
You know,
And by murky, he means mercenary.
yeah,
Just
not murky water, but
Yeah,
murky water was in book one.
wanted to clear it up.
yeah.
The stank water was in book one.
Steak water.
That was so much fun writing that scene with the nasty water. Oh no.
Yeah, cave in.
The mall scene where they're going back and forth between, Maddie and Ed, just all do up in the mall, having a great time, and Reggie and Harold having a not so great time underneath the mall.
Oh no, let them have their fun.
They're fine. God, don't be such a party pooper.
So speaking of characters, do we have new favorites that because you've added a lot of new characters to this book? Do we have new favorites, old favorites, or the way they interact together? What's kind of your favorite thing about some of the characters that are in this book?
Melissa, go first.
Okay, so Maddie is still my favorite. She's a part of my personality. She's a part of me, and I love writing with her voice because it's a part of my personality that I've taken to extremes, and it's just so much fun. But I love the interactions that I get to do, especially towards the end of the story with Maddie and Aurelian. Aurelian, if you could just picture Pinkie Pie, like from My Little Pony, that's pretty much Aurelian. She's super bouncy and super happy, and I'm just so glad to have new friends. And then, well,
Not mine, Marissa's.
let's just say that if you remember book one, our hyenas aren't the only ones looking for some payback.
Yeah. There's payback and revenge going in droves in this book.
There's all sorts of payback.
Yeah.
Hey, Casey.
All right. So and Nick, so who's your do you have any new favorites, or is it same favorites, interactions?
My favorite is still Reggie. Just like Melissa, Reggie is very much a lot of me. The issues he deals with are so vivid in the book for a reason. And just his personality and the dry sarcasm that he'll pop off with, that's a lot of me. It's exaggerated, but it's a lot of me.
Is it exaggerated?
Is it really?
Is it?
But he is 100% my favorite character. I do have a secondary favorite character that I'll talk about more when we do book 3.
Okay.
It's more involved with book 3, and when we get to book 3, everybody will understand why. But yes, I do have a new second favorite character. 100%.
For this book, I would say Reggie and Randy, our space pirate captain. I love the way those two interact together too. I think it's a lot of fun.
Randy was a lot of fun to write, especially with the dynamic between him and Reggie. The scene where they first come face to face again since book 1.
So
I was like just zeroed in when we were writing that. It was awesome, and the emotions and just getting everything out there. It was awesome. If I had to pick a new favorite character, gun to my head from book 2, it's probably Miracle.
Which is a space dragon.
Yep, it's a space dragon.
You guys, that reminds me, I've got to schedule another Dragon Wars episode coming up pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Although what we might do is have a completely new cast for that episode, and then who I deem the winners of those 2 episodes will come together for a third one. But
we still haven't agreed on who won on the first round, so.
But I'm just
spoiler alert, it was me and Marisa.
I'm just gonna go eeny, meeny, miny. No, nothing was solved.
I won.
You did not win.
I fucking won.
Just because Chris said you won doesn't mean you won.
He's the friggin' boss. Of course, that means I won.
Please. See, Marisa agrees.
Maurice is full of shit. Targan Vitra shit, like Maddie says.
So, So let's go back to the cover, and can y'all, without giving away too much, can y'all describe what's going on in this scene? Without giving away too much.
So you have our space train clown car. I mean, Haida. And it's been kind of fun with people commenting. One person in particular seems to think that there is coffee on the other side of that battle, and Maddie is just determined to get through it, is just telling everybody get the hell out of her way. Which, I mean, he's not wrong. That could actually happen. But in this scene, that's not actually what happened. We got some pirates there, maybe. Maybe there's some more pirates. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's almost like this book is about pirates.
The ship on the right has quite the unique name.
Okay, so that's the dark gray one.
Yes.
Okay. Can you say, y'all are giggling like kids? What's
Can we give this away? Because there's actually a story with Casey Azell on this.
I think we could give it away. We have unique names for reasons. For instance, Haida, of course, means something very personal to Maddie. And then we have this other ship, and I'm going to let Nick tell this story because it was his idea. So
about a year and a half ago, right before we started writing these books, somebody was Casey Azell was hunting a ship name in the cantina. She's like, I need a ship name. And I said, Shippy McShipface. Just being a smart ass. And she goes, yeah, I'll leave that one to you. And I'm like, don't think I won't do it. I'll do it.
And we did.
And then she's like, when I see that in print, I will buy you a beverage. And I'm like, it's on. And it has been done in 2 books.
What Nick will do for a free beer.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny. The ship was not originally named Shippy McShipface.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie was inside that ship's systems at one point and was like, oh, you're going to screw with me? Watch this, pal. And don't screw with the tech guy.
Mm-hmm. Queen Anne's Revenge is no more.
So now Queen Anne's Revenge is Shippy McShipface, and the crew hates it except for one guy.
We turned it into a running joke for the rest of the trilogy, and probably beyond.
Yep,
that's good stuff. Awesome. This kind of stuff will make me read a book, because coming into this, if I knew nothing about it and everything, just to go and get the behind scenes stuff. Oh, I know what that is. I heard it. I heard it on the podcast. I love that kind of stuff. So it looks like these 2 ships are engaged. Mm-hmm. And the Haida is sneaking in. Is that?
Not going to give it away, but Haida certainly looks like she's farting around.
Okay.
It is a scene from the book.
Okay. All right. Well, so book 2, we know there's a book 3. Y'all have already hinted about potentially more.
Oh, absolutely. It's happening.
When can we expect book 3, and or is it have y'all finished writing it yet?
So book 3
it's in and ready to go. It comes out in July 21st?
July 21st. Nick and I have the manuscript back to reminder, we still need to do this. We've got to go through all the edits that Maya, the awesome editor, did for us. So once we're done with that, we'll turn it back into Chris and we're done.
And we might have seen something pretty already.
Yeah.
We might have, but we cannot share yet. It is a secret.
Yeah. Secrets.
Secret squirrel.
One thing I can say that's fan-friggin-tastic is Daniel Wisniewski has finished the audio for book 1.
Oh, awesome.
And I am currently going through it to approve everything. And it is fan-fucking-tastic. I want to listen to it again just because it's that
totally
good. Not because I need to see if there's any errors I missed. I just want to listen to it again. It is phenomenal.
His voices. He does different voices for the characters.
He does all the voices, all the inflection. There's a song that he sings.
Oh, cool.
And I cannot. It's insane how good this audio is. And he already has the manuscript for book 2.
That's awesome. So, as I've said many times on the show, I am an audiobook fan. I'm a very slow reader, and not only that, I like to do things while I'm listening. I can't just sit down and read something or I'll fall asleep. And a good actor or narrator on an audiobook, man, makes the world of it. Because if I just go there and read, I might as well just read it. If they're not gonna, put some heart and art into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can really appreciate a good narrator. So that's I'm excited about that.
You will not be disappointed. You'll be. I know what's gonna happen, and I'm dying in the truck on the way home listening to this. Like, it's awesome. It's like listening to a brand new book that I've never read, and I wrote this shit.
He puts so much life into it.
Yeah, man. Really cool. He's an actor. He's not a narrator. The dude is an actor, and he's amazing.
His voice for Aurelian is perfect.
It's perfect. And his voice for Miracle was spot on. Yes.
Harold.
Harold.
He sounds like Doc from Back to the Future. It's amazing.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
Yes. And I think he nailed Reggie. He nailed everybody.
He did so good. So amazing. And honestly, kudos to Nick. I'm going to say something nice here, but my brain does not work the same way. Like, I can find typos like you read about because I'm a very visual person. Mm-hmm. Nick can listen to this stuff and he can find plot holes. And so I'm like, you know what? You take lead on listening to the audio and improving it. And he's been doing a great job.
I listen to our edit, like before we give it to an editor or send it in to Chris. Melissa reads everything, and she's really good at spotting typos and misspellings and, all that jazz. And I suck at it. But if I listen to it, I can tell you when something's wrong. Like, it doesn't sound right. It feels chunky. It's too many words. It should be 2 sentences. We missed a step here. We said these steps and we did step 2 and 3, but we didn't do step 1. So we got to go back and fix that.
Yeah.
So wait, how are you listening to it before the audio's done? What program are you using?
I have Word on my phone, so I can hit read aloud on Word, and it's not a crappy computer voice. It's like some European chick. It sounds good.
Oh, cool.
Teamwork.
Yeah. No, because that's kind of how I am too. Is if you're asking me to proofread something, well, you shouldn't. But I'm like you. I can hear it better, because if I go, wait, what happened, and I'll reread it, because nowadays, even with a published audiobook, I'll catch stuff that's like, they shouldn't have left that in there, or you can tell they didn't write it thinking that it was going to be an audiobook eventually, because it doesn't flow right, or one scene will mix in with another. Anyway, I digress.
Or there's a dialogue tag after a whole bunch of dialogue where you didn't need the tag at the end. You could have just left it alone, or you have them do something and you trail off with 2 extra words that you really didn't need because that's been established earlier. So it just sounds chunky and you don't need that. And I can hear all that, and as much audio as you listen to, I'm sure you can too.
Yeah. Well, and because I don't want to poop on any particular books, but I listen to certain audiobooks, and it so kudos to what's the reader for your first book, the actor for your first book.
Daniel Wisniewski.
Yeah, well, kudos to him, because if he can do all the different voices, because there are some people who try to do the different voices.
Oh no, he succeeds.
It sounds like the
Executes.
same dude. Yeah,
Dude,
Out-fucking-standing.
he's insane. He does the hiccups, he does sighs, he
Growls.
just throws stuff into the middle of the sentence that an irritated or depressed person would do while they're talking. We didn't write that in there. He just does it, and it's wonderful. In the email that I sent for, in his directions, I didn't really give him any directions. I just told him the stuff that we hear in our head. I said, if you want to do things instead of reading the things, go ahead, dude. You've got full friggin' do your thing. Here,
because he's proven himself. It's going to be good.
Oh,
yeah,
he's amazing.
100%.
So
he's also like the kind of person you could just listen to him read the phone book to you. His voice is phenomenal.
Yeah,
well, that's a good sell.
Yeah.
So what else has he done? Anything else that y'all written, or what other books?
He hasn't. He narrated my short story field promotion in the Wings. And he just got done doing. I think he did Misfits
on a cloudy day, right?
On a Cloudy Day is already out. And he did the Executioners. Dude, if you guys have not listened to the Executioners by Jason Cordova and Matt Novotny, go listen to that. The book alone is phenomenal, but when Daniel got hold of it,
that's awesome.
Told you, Nick fangirls.
Dude, it's
for good reason.
Insane. There's one particular scene that any gamer is gonna know, right? And they're gonna die. I had to stop the recording because I was laughing too hard. I couldn't pay attention to anything else.
I don't even need to know what it is. I know what it is.
Listen to another 30 seconds. Listen to the Executioners. Go on Audible and listen to the Executioners. Holy shit.
All right. Well, while we're plugging everybody else's stuff, I want to let people know that in the comments, the very first comment on this video is the link to go buy Pirates and Payback. So, and I will add it to the end just in case you get lazy and you don't want to go looking for it. I'm gonna add it to the end. Now, we did discuss that we're gonna do a giveaway for the live audience. We still yes.
Sure.
No? Okay.
Whoever brings me umbrellas at LibertyCon wins. I'm joking. If you want to.
So how would y'all like to decide who's and first of all, what's the prize?
Signed copy of Pirates and Payback, of course.
All right, sounds good. And
I'm not giving up this hat. This hat is mine.
It's a nice hat.
I am the reason the rum is gone.
I'm not getting rid of mine either. This bitch is nice, dude. It's trucker hat. It's well made. That's a patch, not a stitch. Oh man, it's awesome. I'm gonna wear this shit all the time.
So how do y'all want to do it? Are we doing a game or?
I'm looking at who's in the chat right now, and for the most part, I'm seeing our author friends, but I am also seeing comments from Travis Cox.
Yeah,
and I seem to recall that he had a very extreme reaction to Hunters and Hijinks and how we ended it.
He did have a strong reaction to Hunters and Hijinks. I'm
pretty sure Charlie said that we now had new nicknames in their household.
So is that a goal of y'all's? Is just to wait.
He's still in the chat. Yay!
Yeah. All right, we didn't lose him.
Well, now he changes his tune.
Why? I wonder if he already started.
To be clear, we had an author's note at the end of Hunters, and we flat out said, "Yes, that's really the end. No, we're not sorry." No
According to some reviewer on Amazon, we were disrespectful.
Well, you know what? It was meant to be funny. So tell us you don't have a sense of humor without telling us you don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's like, screw you if you can't take a joke. All right.
Yeah.
was supposed to be funny and lighthearted. We are literally writing about space hyenas. Space hyenas. Hyenas
Yeah.
in space.
Hyenas in space. I mean,
with a space train clown car spaceship. I mean, come on.
Hyenas are known for laughing.
Cackling.
So is she right? Are you trying to make as many people angry as possible, or cry, or throw
Every
shit,
day?
or...
Oh, you mean in the books? Okay.
In the books,
yeah.
specifically in the books.
We were more trying to make people laugh, not make them angry.
These books are meant to be taken not seriously. Like,
no,
it's funny. It's hyenas in space.
So it's kind of, is it, for lack of a better analogy, is it kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah,
of Marvel, you know.
If you took the American characters, the American version of The Office, and you took those characters, turned them into hyenas, and threw them into outer space in a POS, that's the books.
Awesome.
We write these, and this is why we're going to keep writing space hyenas, because we have so much fun doing it. We write other things that are maybe more dark, gritty, emotional, angsty, what have you, but these are just fun, and we riff off each other so well. We were texting each other on Tuesday when I was in the office, freezing my ass off, because apparently that's what we do in government buildings, and we're just like trading back dialogue for book 4, which we're going to start as soon as we finish up a few other commitments.
Okay, so y'all already have an idea of how y'all are.
We have a whole plot.
Oh yeah. Awesome. We know everything through book 6. I can't wait for book 5. Oh yeah.
Book 5 is going to be phenomenal.
Yes. There's going to be a new side to it's an old side to a newer character that I am bringing out, and it's going to be fucking great.
So, and to balance out Nick's urge to be a little too dark in our space hyenas on the other side of our story. So we're going to do a little bit like we did with the mall scene in Hunters, where we flip back and forth between two extremes, where we have one being all dark and must get revenge and must save the princess. And on the other side is going to be some other people having a blast.
Yeah.
So we literally wrote the end of it.
And then the two scenes are going to collide.
Are you kidding me? Let me put it this way. At one point, Maddie will probably start humming I Need a Hero in a very sarcastic, off-key manner.
Maddie needs no heroes.
No, she really doesn't.
Maddie's her own damn hero.
Oh, she's a badass.
So I think we're gonna stick since we know all these people, and it looks like people have already bought the book. Whoever brings you guys a drink at Liberty. Are you going to LibertyCon, Nick?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was his ticket mule.
Whoever goes and the first person to bring y'all a nice drink at LibertyCon.
Basic bitch Malibu rum with pineapple and cranberry and like all sorts of fruity awesomeness and an umbrella.
Okay, rum drink.
So are we not giving a book away from the people here?
Oh no, we can. But I think y'all should also sign a book for whoever brings you a rum drink.
We can do both.
Yeah, brings you a rum drink at LibertyCon. And basic bitch from Melissa. What is your chosen drink?
Everybody's trying to give us title. We have the title.
We have titles, guys. We do, but you are very cute. You're very, very cute with Raiders of Revenge. Because now I want to go watch Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I will say he's on to what we've already got.
He is on something. He really is. Because Oz is that good.
I vote Travis Cox wins tonight's thing.
Say again?
I second it.
Travis wins.
All right, Travis, you're a winner. We will catch up with you on the Facebook and get that to you.
Are him and Charlie going to be at LibertyCon?
Travis, come on back.
Paging Travis. We'll find out.
I mean, I'll give the book to your German Shepherd if you don't.
With an umbrella. All right, so when I first heard y'all talking about this,
wait, Marisa, no umbrellas yet. You can't give her umbrellas yet.
Yeah, he's right. No umbrellas until book 3. And if y'all don't know, for future people that are watching this that aren't watching it right now, maybe umbrellas is a thing that Maddie has. She's very sad about it. She really wants her umbrellas because this is the part of me that I put into this book. Because to me, umbrellas mean an umbrella in my drink and an umbrella over my head on a beach. Because, I mean, look at me. I'm Irish. I don't tan. I need umbrellas. And I need a vacation, preferably without my children.
Julie's the same way. She has to wear SPF vampire or she'll burn and catch on fire and stuff. So, yeah.
What's your fancy chicken?
Yeah, her fancy.
My fancy chicken's so beautiful. I love it.
I thought Maurice's was a peacock. I was like, is that a peacock?
A smug
peacock. Yeah.
You have a smug peacock and a fancy chicken because we were amazing. We got tattoos together with another person.
Yeah, that's what happens.
You can say Haley's name.
Just trying not to be rude. And Yvonne.
SPF.
Oh yeah, and Yvonne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody. See that's what happens when you girls get together. All that peer pressure, and y'all go get tattoos together. Y'all weren't even drinking.
Planned. This was a planned event, people. This was not spontaneous spur of the moment.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It was premeditated.
Yeah.
It's not like you could just walk into a really nice, tattoo shop and go, "Hey, I would like a tattoo." No, you have to schedule these things.
I keep on joking. I'm gonna go get 2 big W's tattooed on each butt cheek. So when I've been over, it says,
wow.
And if I roll down the hill, it'll be wow, mom. You're welcome.
TMI, con husband, way too much.
You're welcome. Because what's the story of me rolling down the hill naked? I don't know. Anyway. All right. Charlie goes from Casper's to lobster. Oh, yes.
That was a pun. Casper the Ghost, Casper the War Machine.
Nice. And Charlie's story was accepted into the 4HU anthology that's coming out.
Travis didn't answer us if he's going to LibertyCon or not.
He says, sadly, no.
Oh, okay.
He didn't say that.
Shush. I'm trying to congratulate Charlie. Shut your mouth.
Oh, Travis.
That's Charlie, because that's freaking awesome. Phoenix Initiative out on the 16th?
16th of June.
16th.
Less, 2 weeks.
So that's her second story, right? That's been accepted? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's her second story, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Congratulations, Charlie.
Taking up speed, girl.
She's been working her ass off to get published, and I'm super happy she's getting there.
Same.
And so, and hopefully, we might be doing an anthology episode, and so maybe we can talk her to finally. She's attended the show almost as much as anybody else has, and so hopefully we can actually get her to be on the show at some point to thank her for her support. So we've got book 2 in the can. Congratulations. What?
I'm laughing at Maurice's comment. I don't love the turn this took. I'm guessing that was from your tattoo rolling down the hill.
Oh, yeah, my wow tattoo. It says wow. Anyway, I don't have any tattoos, so that's so book 2 is in the can. Congratulations. Book 3 is almost done.
It's done.
Oh, the
it's
edits,
done.
yeah.
We just have to hit accept a bunch of times and then thank Maya for doing an awesome job.
Yes. Maya does great work. And for those who don't know who Maya is, go check out her episode, which was a couple months ago, where she really goes into the editing process. And so if you're a would-be editor or want to know more about editing, go catch that episode. It was very informative, along with Joy Wandry talked about editing as well. I'm going to try and start having more support people on here, the behind the scenes people, not just the famous authors that are coming on. So
famous.
eventually.
Space Hyena Millionaires right here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we are international best-selling authors. Just saying.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Speaking of international, is this my German shirt? Yeah, this is my Deutschland shirt. CKP is international, and they're in Germany and France, and going to Spanish or in Spanish.
I think the first Salvage title trilogy is in Spanish right now. I'm not sure how much more is gonna go. I don't know the whole. That's not a me question.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So congratulations on that. So when I first heard this, I thought it was just going to be a trilogy. I didn't realize y'all were going, to space and beyond with this thing. So as of right now, are y'all expecting to, how many books are y'all expecting? Are y'all just going to, as long as the voices keep talking to you, you're going to keep writing it?
Yeah.
There's no, we have a solid 6 books right now.
Awesome.
I'm sure by the time we get through book 5, it'll be 9 books.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing about these stories. Like the first trilogy, we took the characters through a really good arc. We developed the characters. We resolved a lot of issues. There's going to be some follow-on issues from book 3 that will get resolved in book 4. And then, after that, the stories can be like maybe a tad shorter. Nick and I kind of suck at writing shorter novels, but we're going to try. We're going to improve.
What was book 3? 136,000 words?
Yeah, about that. So was Salvage Bunny too. But it's a great break from our other stuff. And we can bounce them back and forth, between the two of us while we are working on solo projects. So it's a good mental break. It's fun. And if they're selling well, why not?
Yeah. Well, and they are. Congratulations on the orange tag again.
Thank you. It's both our first solo book, orange, like our own thing. It's not an anthology or anything. It's like really cool. It's ours. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
It's first for both of us.
Cool.
It's awesome.
Day one.
Super excited. Like 10:30 in the morning, I'm like, click. Oh shit!
Oh, it was that early.
And the thing was, like, I was refreshing like the actual list, and it still had us at number 4. And Nick posted that in our messenger chat. And I'm like, it doesn't say we're number 1. So I actually went to the Amazon page. I'm like, oh, we're number 1. And I was doing like a happy dance. And my kids were looking at me like I was nuts. And I didn't care.
Well, it goes
in the same bath as my dad. What the fuck were y'all doing?
What?
That is weird.
What?
He said bath. They were in the bath together. Ah, no, you done said bath, motherfucker. You said bath. You can't correct that.
It is.
Take it back. It's all.
Hey,
it's in the interweb.
We do not kink shame. We don't kink shame here.
No, we don't kink shame.
We don't judge.
You do you.
His last name is Cox, and then he's in the tub with a hobble hobbit, and it's kind of weird. And I have questions.
I feel a little.
No, I have no follow-up questions. None.
I have an idea for book 7.
No.
No, it's your only. If that goes on your OnlyMans account, the books.
Salvage is a clean universe. Save it for
Teamwork.
our future projects.
John agrees. OnlyMans.
Oz is like man's page.
Man's page. Oh my god! All right, so again, for those who haven't bought the book yet, what are you waiting for? If this doesn't make you want to buy it, it is the link is in the comments here. It's also in the show notes. Show nuts. That's the new tagline.
Show nuts. Yes, show nuts.
I forgot. That's the new tagline.
Was that we dare?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a clip of that and put it.
Show nuts.
Show nuts.
See, I am not the only one that accidentally says words wrong. Okay?
No. Now it's gonna be a thing.
I think show nuts is a little less terrible than salvage anal.
Shit happens. Okay, it was 10 in the morning. The coffee had not kicked in yet. Plus,
you know where your mind was at.
Was amazing. It was worth it just for that. Yeah, just slowly turned to like.
When I heard it, my brain automatically heard, instead of salvage, heard savage.
So that was savage anal. I'm like,
savage
that's not what I said.
Like,
okay, if you're gonna quote me, get it right.
Hey, salvage. John's got the title. Oz has the title for book 7, Bathtubs and Blindness.
I thought you had my back, man. You betrayed me. Bathtubs and betrayal.
It's only blindness if you're in a bathtub by yourself. All right.
See, this is how we name our books, guys. We literally just go, oh, that's it. Bathtubs and betrayal.
All right. So before we go on too many innuendo tangents, what can we see? What can we, besides book 3, which is coming out in July? What can we expect to see? What projects are you doing that you can talk about?
Nick, you go first.
Nick, go first. Nick, go first.
Okay. I'm working on a 4HU book called Honey Badger. It's set in the Peacemaker realm of storylines. It will be in the Phoenix Initiative. I'm also going to be working on a co-written novel with Kevin Eikenberry called A Ray of Sunshine. And if you're a fan of the 4HU, that title should grab you. Mm-hmm. It will be based around Rayleigh Riley and what she has to do to really bring the Raiders back, because that's what she's been working towards this whole time. And there will be more on the relationship between her and Kreso Kai, who has become like a father to her, and he didn't really realize it until Misfits. That's when you really see it hit him, like their relationship hit him, and it hits her too. And then what else am I doing? I got a anthology with Marisa. It's called tentatively 13 Levels of Hell, or 13 Stories from Hell. It's going to be a horror anthology that comes out Friday the 13th from Three Ravens. Awesome. She and I are doing the editing on that and putting it together with some really kick-ass authors. Oh, guess what? I'm writing mine with Melissa. That way. Yep, that way. And Melissa and I are writing together. Marisa has a story in there. I believe she's writing with
Casey.
Haley or Casey.
I think. Don't quote me.
She's writing with one of them. Anyway,
yeah.
She's in the chat. She'll let us know.
And Melissa and I wrote stories for the new Phoenix Initiative anthology coming out. And shit, man, I got a ton of stuff. And then there's secret projects I can't talk about. One with Jason Cordova, one with Melissa, Marisa, and Casey. And yeah, it's just, I'm busy as crap, dude. Oh, awesome. I'm writing an LBU story for Bill Webb.
And you got and you both have full-time grown-up jobs. And so,
dude, I've been working overtime the past 2 weeks, and my 10 to 15 hours of writing time a week has just been sucked down a drain. It sucks. Yeah. But I was gonna have to work tomorrow, but I think I'm off now, so I can write tomorrow and hang out.
Knock out that LBU story, man.
Yep.
That's then we can start on our horror story.
It's like a Florida Man Mad Max adventure.
I've read the first 2,000 words of it. It is so good. So good.
Fun. It's fun. You can hear my voice.
Florida Man flavor.
So, Melissa, what can we expect from you in the nearish future?
Okay, so Nick and I are going to co-write that horror story. We got it all plotted out, as much as the two of us ever really plot anything. We have secrets. Secrets are so much fun. We spent some time plotting out one of those secrets with Casey Azell yesterday, which was a blast. I'm almost at 69,000 words on Salvage Bunny 3. So I'm about, I'm not even joking about that either.
I know. It's just that, it's that kind of episode. Go ahead.
The Salvage Bunny has officially arrived in Salvage System and is currently having a fun discussion with Harmon. So
awesome.
It's awesome. Yep. And of course, Byron and Clip and a few other people. It's so much fun pulling in other characters. It's one of the reasons I love writing in a shared universe, is getting to tie things together. And then a few sections after that, they're going to go to what Kaylee calls Space Dragon Land, because she can never remember the name. But I am aiming to have Salvage Bunny 3 done by probably July. June is going to be super busy with LibertyCon coming up and family vacation time. So we'll see. After that, I have a Depic companion novel that Marisa asked me to write. And as anyone who's heard me on these shows knows you can't say no to Marisa any more than you can say no to Girl Casey. It just doesn't work. Marisa just looks at you and you go, okay, I'll do it. Anything you want. But the 4-H is scary. And then, so I wrote my short story for the 4-H anthology, and I had a blast. I'm like, okay, Chris, I have an idea, and it involves a bottle of Jeremiah weed, a rubber duck, and a dropship pilot on her first contract. He's like, do it. I'm like, yes.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure I volunteered to sing Jeremiah Weed, which is an awesome Dos Gringos song at FactoryCon. So if you're coming to FactoryCon, giddy up. You're welcome.
I've read that story. It's really good.
Wait, can you sing? I have not heard you sing. Can you sing?
I can sing. I think I can sing. Whether I can or not doesn't matter.
It's like, I'm gonna sing. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna sing.
I'm just gonna do it. Gosh, I've got so much else going on though. Outside of our secret project stuffs, I have my Valkyries novel coming out, hopefully at the end of the year. It is done. I have to add one tiny little snippet in to tie in Matt Novotny's characters a little bit, because again, Valkyries is a shared universe headed by the fantastic Marisa. And the Spider, which kind of kicks off that whole Valkyries initiative part of Hit World, comes out in August. And I've read it, y'all. It is amazing. Totally amazing. And somewhat unique in that there's 4 different POV characters, and it's first person for each of those characters. It's It's fantastic. They wove a spider's web of awesomeness. And I'm sure I'm forgetting things because, like Nick, we're both incredibly busy. But as soon as we knock out our horror short, our secret short, we're going to start working on Hyenas 4 because, I mean, fun.
And hopefully at the end of the year, we'll both be working alongside Kevin Steverson for a Champions series in the Salvage title universe that will include Harmon Tomerl, DeCall, Ryan, Kaylee, Jinx, everybody. We're bringing all of them in. May even see some hyenas in there.
Awesome.
All of our main characters. This could be so much. See, I have lost track of the amount of trilogies I owe Kevin Steverson. I don't even know anymore. There's so many.
Yeah, yes.
I can't wait to write that series, dude. It is gonna be knuckle dragging, just jaw breaking carnage, man. I can't wait.
I can sum it up with Gladiator meets assassination plot, and it's gonna be epic. Oh, and the covers that we're gonna do with those, they're not going to be normal salvage covers. It's not going to be space ass, as Kevin calls it. It is going to be more Gladiator.
These are going to be dramatic covers. Like they're going to be badass. We've already talked to him about it. Dude.
We're excited.
I'm
really
so excited to do this. I just love writing to call. Period. Like I need to get back to my dragon, man.
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm.
Nick loves him some dragons. And so
yes,
it's funny. He says the Taylaw down there.
Oh yes, because we have plans.
Yes.
Yep. Well, and Travis has been active in the chat here. Is pissed off. Oh, moops.
The Herky Pig driver.
I will say though that some of so we love writing and salvage clearly. However, Nick and I, one of our secrets is going to be our own stuff in our own universe, because we feel like we're big boy and girl authors now, and we need to branch out a little bit and do our own thing. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah,
we're gonna be able to drop the F-bomb, Kevin.
There's gonna be F-bomb. I did sneak in F-bombs in salvage.
Yes, literally, quite literally, there is F-bombs.
Which reminds me, I gotta buy an actual F-bomb from
from Joy.
Yep, right
like
there.
That.
Oh,
absolutely.
But yes. So are y'all just gonna write together forever? Is that that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
We were actually having that conversation yesterday, and like a professional conversation among friends. We we write too well together, and we work too well together, and we get along too well in every aspect to not do it. It would be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
We're honestly both better together.
We
You know
are.
what I mean?
Yeah.
We really
And,
are.
Not so much this episode, but I don't know if y'all, anybody who has watched the last episode, they also bicker like brother and sister. So,
Yes.
yes. So they give each other hell, which is half the fun.
Yes, Mr. I know a secret and won't tell me.
I do know a secret, and I'm not fucking telling you.
He's not. But here's the thing, y'all. He
And
told my husband.
Dan
He
knows.
told my husband the secret, and my husband's like, yeah, I'm not telling you either. I'm like, God damn it. So my husband and Nick are friends too. I get along with Jolie. It's amazing because I mean, this asshole here is one of my best friends, and we have so much fun writing together. So yes, we will probably do this forever. And as I have said before, Jason and Ike can borrow him, but they have to give him back because he's mine. Sorry. And I mean that in a totally platonic way because otherwise. Bleh.
That's actually a good title, Oz. We could actually work with that.
Siblings in secrecy. Ooh, Oz with the good ideas. I like
Oz
it.
is on fire tonight. All right.
It is. Drinking.
So I had a question and I lost it. Anyway.
That'll happen.
We had an answer, but we can't give it to you.
Yeah, I know.
That's what she said.
No, when y'all
I heard that.
wait, what? Is that what she said? Is that what I heard?
You said I can't give it to you. I can't just leave that alone.
He's like,
Yes, Marisa, absolutely. We're gonna co-write together too because I love her.
and so, do y'all find that you write faster together?
Oh,
Absolutely.
for sure. We wrote 3 books in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've noticed the team ups because there's friendly, there's co-working, but then there's also friendly competition
Oh, absolutely.
that goes on there. Where because I notice it when Marisa writes with other authors and stuff, where it's like,
Especially her and Chris.
I wrote. Oh yeah, they shotgun some books, man. That was
Mhm.
impressive.
It was amazing, and they're really good.
They made me and Melissa look slow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, and it's like I wrote 5,000 words today. What did you do? And they're like, motherfucker, goddamn, and they get in there and they start writing. So I get that because the when you work with someone, I think no matter what you do, your pace kind of quickens a little bit, So
Well, yeah, because you can bounce ideas off each other. It's rare that we get stuck, and when we do get stuck, we can call each other and go, "Hey, where are we going here?" Because we don't plot things out in excruciating detail. We have a general outline. We have, okay, we want these things to happen, and then we just go and we bounce off each other, and the plot goes from there. But sometimes we're like, crap, I've got nothing in my brain for this. What do you think? And
I think one of
it
the
helps us
funnest
go
things
past
we
the sticky
do-
parts.
One of the funnest things we do in these books is I'll think of something, or Melissa will think of something that's just hilarious. It's just a scenario. It might be what somebody says, and we will fucking derail the story and write it so that we
100%.
can use this one little stupid joke that's hilarious, and it works.
It does. That's why we don't plot. We chaotic note take, and we just let the story go.
listen to the voices in your head.
Yes.
Our dialogue between our characters really drives our plot. I mean, it really does. We want the snark, we want the jokes, we want the sarcasm, we want the love and hate and all of that. And to me, dialogue and the way characters interact is more important than good narration.
Good plot.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
So I think
agree.
good characters.
That's why we work together.
Good characters make a book. I am very character driven. So is Melissa.
So
100%.
will y'all talk out? I mean, I know y'all talk about it, but will y'all like act out a scene or anything like be one character? Y'all just kind of talk it through.
That's how our texts are. I'll text her as Reggie all the time, and she'll text me back as Maddie or Ed or whoever. Like
We'll
that's
just
how
start
the dialogue
texting
goes.
dialogue, and then
It's literally how a real person would respond.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it is. Like our text messages are all through these books, like word for word.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Because
That's
I am the world's greatest secretary. I'll take those text messages, email them to myself from work or wherever I'm at, and I'll dump it into our notes. Like, this has to happen. We have to find a way to like incorporate this dialogue, because I was cackling loudly in the office. Therefore, it's happening.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I'll be standing in the back of my delivery truck 10 minutes between stacks, and I'm like, fuck, they can wait. I'm just texting fucking scenes in a book.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, and that's why I like doing the show, because I get to find out all the nitty gritty behind the scenes, how how things are made. I love that kind of stuff. So, all right, well, guys, I would talk to you all night, but we gotta let people go to bed, and so we know we're gonna see y'all at LibertyCon.
Oh yes.
Where else in the wild can people catch y'all?
We'll both be at Imaginarium because we're both up for awards.
Yeah.
Consequences and Sunrise Over Shippo are up for Sci-Fi Novel of the Year at Imaginarium. And
Yep.
Melissa has
2 short stories up for Short Story of the Year. I have my Fallen World story called Goat Shopping. There's a reason for that. Y'all should read it. It's funny. And then I have my Valkyries story, which personally I hope wins, because I have the novel that follows after it. And it's just, I love Athena and Sebastian so much. Plus urban fantasy, totally my jam.
it's a really good storyline too.
I love
Thank
urban
you.
fantasy.
That one's Angel Wings and Demon Bones. So we'll see what happens. Either way, we're going to be there. We're going to have fun. We got our schedules today.
Yep.
And I was not, sadly, I was not put on the how to weasel your way into a shared universe workshop that Bill Webb and Kevin Steverson are putting on. So I'm going to
You suck.
I'm going to weasel my way onto that panel, because that's how you're supposed to get on that panel, Nick.
I'll leave you. I'd weasel my way in there like a pro.
Like a cheater.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah, ain't doing it right.
True. I mean, that's fair. And Nick actually got on like a fantastic, the one panel we both really wanted to be on is like space operas. It's science fiction or fantasy, and the answer, of course, is both.
It's both.
But my response to not being on that panel is, well, Nick and I are author twins, and we count as one panelist, so I'm just gonna sit my ass up there.
I told her to do it. I'll bring you a seat.
Like, hi, I'm here.
I told her to sit in the front row. I said, I'll pick on you every time I'll bring you into the conversation.
It's because that's what we do. We support each other.
Very awesome. Well, again, guys, congratulations. I'm gonna promote some things, and then we'll have you guys promote your socials again. But before we do that, stay tuned. Next week, I think we're gonna have the last call before LibertyCon, and we're gonna try and do a live. We're gonna see if the technology works. We're gonna try and do a live last call at LibertyCon. That should be fun and chaotic. We've got another episode within the next 2 weeks of Feral Ladies, and shocker, Melissa's on that one too.
Oops.
So this will probably be a monthly show for you guys.
Yes.
And the latest episode of Future Books is not out yet. They usually come around the beginning, within the first week of the month. But I haven't seen anything about it just yet, but hopefully that will be coming out soon. And of course, the reason why we're all here, go now, buy the book. What are you waiting for? It sounds awesome. And you don't have to. I know all these people who like to wait till the series is done. CKP shotguns these series just for you guys. It's coming. It's gonna come quick. You have to wait a month or 2 at most. Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. I'll make sure I wasn't saying nothing wrong.
Hey, my little boy's hollering at me. Hey, Ace.
Hi,
Hey,
Ace.
little boy.
Where?
Right there. All the turtles. And my daddy above that.
That's adorable.
Are you sure he's not messing with Jamie?
It's possible. She's as mean as I am, so probably.
Oh,
he's
Lord.
adorable.
So yeah, so that's what's going on with the CKP channel. And hopefully we'll be coming up with some different shows. We'll continue to do the book launches, of course, because you get all the behind the scenes stuff like we did today, all the fun and shenanigans. And well, I think we've got a couple book launches coming up within the next couple weeks. We might do a panel show for the Valkyrie. No, not Valkyrie. Phoenix Initiative. What?
Fetuses. It was at Fantasy, Joel Lyons kept mispronouncing Phoenix as fetus.
Penises. Well, I say show nuts, so there we go.
I mean, we all say wrong words sometimes.
Speaking of, in the show notes, you'll see the link to the book. Click on it. Go buy that book. Make it a world bestseller, internationally famous. That's the goal. Is we're gonna make these authors famous, or at least wealthy. Let's see. And if you haven't done it already, subscribe to this channel, like the videos if you want to see more content like this, and yes,
Thank you, Travis.
It's initiative.
That's a political book. I don't know what that's about. All right. So with that, tell people one more time where they can find you online, where they most likely be able to interact with you. Go ahead, Melissa.
All right. You can always find me on my website. I do weekly blog posts at melissaolthoff.net. I'm on Facebook way more than I should be. And you can, as always, find me on Amazon and on Twitter more or much less. And Chris Kennedy's Publishing's website.
And Nick?
NickSteverson.com, Facebook. You can find me on Amazon. I remembered this time. Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias, all of them. What else was I supposed to say?
No, you got it. You're good.
You're good.
You're good.
Oh, and we'll both be at FactoryCon, probably.
Awesome. Well,
we'll both be. And I'll be at InfinityCon in July as well.
And awesome. I might, fingers crossed, am hopefully going to be at DragonCon with Marisa and Casey and Haley and a whole bunch of other people. It'll be a good time. Right. With 80,000 of our closest friends.
That's a light one. 80,000 is light.
I know. It might be more.
I'm so stoked for LibertyCon. Y'all don't even know.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's a great convention. All right, so here it is, folks. Link in the notes. Don't forget, it's a book 2 of the series. Go buy the first one if you haven't done that. Again, subscribe to the show. Go to chriskennedypublishing.com. Sign up for the newsletter. All that good stuff. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Hey, guys.